this song gonna make it?
You can't put the song, can you?
No one else can hear the song.
Oh, it's just us.
Oh.
This is a fun song. Yeah. What song was that?
Age of Consent by New Order.
Ooh.
Classic.
Classic. Instant classic.
Can I get some wine, please?
You gotta pop it open.
Yeah, opener's there. Give me that. Hey, I do this for a living. Wait up, you do this for a living too.
He doesn't like this one.
I don't know how to use this.
We went to a bar after the last pod, and I had to open the wine at the bar.
That was a fucked up corkscrew, though.
It wasn't the best corkscrew.
Now, what you want, audience,
That
is
was
a
2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
two-step. Is
I was last week.
have
It
a
was last
little
Monday.
grip there, and then you keep pulling it further and a little bit more grip.
Oh, this
But
is a
this is the
bad cork.
classic.
This is a bad cork.
This is that's a tough cork.
This is a shit cork.
It's been in a basement for.
This one's the classic
weeks.
arms, and
I don't know if it's a Portuguese cork. That might be your problem.
It says Italy right on it.
Oh, there's your
that's the
problem.
That's your problem right there.
It's not a strong cork.
No. Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. This is episode 127. My name is Evan.
Patrick.
Justin.
Chris, let's get ready for some soccer.
It's his
Fuck yeah.
catchphrase.
Let's do it.
Late night
do it.
pod. And,
Yes.
and Evan, you're not having a
early.
glass of wine.
No,
Why is that?
I'm not.
You're happy with what are you drinking over there? Was it?
Hot chicken broth.
Ooh, this guy's partying.
I get a doctor up in my butt.
You're gonna get your shit pushed in, man.
With a camera.
Yeah. I gotta go to the butt doctor.
Can
so-
I get a live feed of this while it's being done? Like, is there
We'll get
a
the-
website I can go
That's
to?
for the Patreon.
Patreon?
Upload that to the
We'll
Patreon.
get a VAR review of it.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do an Instagram story, Instagram live while you get cool and ask? Is there any law against that?
Well, you're gonna be like super under it. You get anesthetized.
I know what happens. I'm just
What,
wondering.
you're gonna shake your ass?
Yeah. You're like,
Put it on
I'm going
OnlyFans.
live. I'm gonna get my ass checked out.
and then you fall asleep instantly. Yeah. No, I don't know. Probably not.
And the doctor's just laughing. Look at this guy.
This guy's crazy.
Why did this guy wear a Porto jersey doing an endoscopy?
He's gonna get shit all over it.
No, I
He did
would
not clean
never.
properly. Shit everywhere.
But yeah, it's nice to do a nice late night pod again. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Chris is gonna get sloppy.
Yeah, I don't got to drive after this. Well, that's beautiful.
Fuck yeah. All right. Let's get into it. Did you guys hear about this today? Mr. Fabrizio Romano. He's at Benfica signing the new Argentinian wonder kid, Gianluca Prestiani.
Okay.
Prestiani, where this guy got lost? He's
He's
supposed to be in Italy, isn't he?
Luca.
He's underage. He's only 17.
Oh, this is
Oh.
probably he's probably a descendant of those Italian people that went to South America after the war.
Definitely,
Yes.
yeah.
That's probably what it is.
The fascists.
The
Yes.
Mussolini.
He's a fascist. Okay.
Or you see those guys in Argentina with just straight up German names. You're
Yeah,
like, whoa,
them too.
I know who your ancestors are.
Yeah. Handsome kid. Looks good.
Yeah, he's going to turn 18 in January, and then he's going to come to Benfica.
That's gonna be great. Great for us. No idea what position he plays. Hopefully right back or left back because that's what we need.
I
What
think
is
he's
this
a
guy?
winger or something.
Okay, great.
Not sure.
We need more of that.
He's from Velez Sarsfield. I don't know how I feel about that place.
I don't know how many times it'd be like,
field of
check out this
SARS.
like 16-year-old right back prodigy.
Yeah,
That normally doesn't happen.
Not much
right?
hype for those guys. Yeah, you get them later on.
Yeah.
Has already had your Freddie Adu.
Legend.
Yeah. But I don't know.
we have our new Freddie Adu now.
Yep.
It's shoulder up because
Shoulder
apparently he killed it at the Conference League,
Yeah.
and we've loaned him out. So when he comes back, he'll be our 16-year-old prodigy again. And when he comes back, if he comes back, so some nice things to look forward to.
He looks good. I mean, killing the Conference League, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a start.
Just hope he comes home. Like the prodigal son.
Yes.
Yes.
Man, do you think this is part of like the Enzo pipeline that was created, or are these Argentinians are like, yeah, I want to go to Benfica, because then you go there, and then in 4 months you can make $10 million.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
hopefully not that quickly. But it happened with Di Maria. We've been doing that for a while.
Di Maria stayed for 3 years though.
Yeah.
But
You're saying this guy's in a rush to leave?
yeah, we
Maybe.
don't know what he's like. We don't know how quickly he's gonna start. We don't know if he's gonna win the World Cup.
What are his
with
intentions
Argentina.
with your team?
His intentions are
Yeah, maybe he'll go and win the World Cup in the Saudi one in the winter.
Yeah, he I don't know. He comes from a long line of Argentinians in Portugal, right? Porto has a long, great history with Argentinians as well. So
Got some goodies. Thought that was interesting. Saw that today. Getting to the Champions League.
the champions.
Porto score first against Barca, but it was not enough as they get double teamed by the Joaos. They both score. Cancelo also assists Felix. Pepe scores for the Dragons. Joao Mario had a terrible game in right back. He got replaced by Jorge Sanchez.
Wow.
Joaos. Yeah.
Wow.
What is that, Chris?
It's Owen Wilson. Wow.
Saying Joao.
Saying wow.
Yeah, he's surprised, but
Yeah.
he's saying the name.
Bro, both of them just went off. They were fucking way too excited to score on Porto.
They celebrated hard, too.
Oh yeah, both of them slapping the badge, the Barcelona crest, which I take as more just anti-Porto. You know, that's more. But I think
I feel like they're loving this Barca team.
Yeah.
They're super happy. They're like, this is where I've always wanted to be. They've had a few years where they couldn't find the right team.
It's
Joao
true.
Cancelo and Joao Felix has had a hard time on Atletico for a
Yeah,
bit.
they're both lost. They found their footing, and now they're finally killing it side
Yeah.
by side.
yeah. I think one of our first episodes we were talking about just like players and like the right fit. I think it's even called like guys need to find the right fit, and like is there a better team for Joao Felix than Barcelona? Just creative, wearing the 14 like Cruyff. Joao Cancelo doesn't really play defense. Perfect.
Yeah, no, they were good. And then let's even get into the weekend. Joao Felix scores on Atletico.
Yeah.
Makes them eat their words. And man, during that game, Simeone was like calling him out for diving too. And it's like, your team owns him. You're still technically his coach. Like,
No.
I know it's the relationship is severed, but it also just looks so bad.
Yeah, there's just too much animosity there. I saw a clip of I think it was like one of the guys is like Jimenez wanted to fight Joao Felix after the game.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so heated. Even before the game, like Griezmann called him out for being unprofessional when he was there. And I was like, you're unprofessional, you fucking bitch.
Mr. plays 60 minutes all the time, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joao Felix, he wasn't treated very well when he was there, I don't think. And
No.
I
he
think-
feels hard done by.
Yeah, he was professional up until this preseason. Then he forced his way out. He's like, I'm not doing this for another year, right?
Yeah.
So that's when he started like, I don't know the history, but that's what I think.
And stripped of the
happened.
number 7 by that man Griezmann.
Oh yeah. Oof.
Fuck this. Can't go home. But yeah.
I think he celebrated. He scored and he celebrated on them. He jumped on the advertising boards and he put his arms out.
Yeah.
I think he does not plan on going back to Atletico.
Oh,
No.
absolutely not. And we don't even know. I love to see the outside, like the bigger thing of Camp Nou. Like, was that where the Atleti fans were? We don't know.
So they're playing in the Olympic Stadium right now because they're renovating the Camp Nou.
Oh,
or like
okay.
redoing it.
right.
So yeah, they're playing in the Olympic Stadium. So it's got like the track and stuff and it's kind of bigger.
Yeah.
So
But-
would you say it's kind of neutral ground, or that was the Barca ground?
No, it's still like in
It's
Barcelona.
their home
okay.
still,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was wondering, like, if where he ran up to is where Atleti was.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I don't know.
Either
Hopefully.
way, look fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, back to Champions League. Benfica played Inter. 3-3 game. They thought they would get their first win of this campaign after a Joao Mario hat-trick, but is neutralized in the second half by those Italians. It's shambles. What happened? Tony Silva got a red card.
Just like a really, really amazing start. I mean, what a start by Benfica.
I was watching the game in the office, and we're like, Benfica scored. They scored again. Who was it? Joao Mario. Get the fuck out of here.
I couldn't believe it either, yeah. I missed the first half. So I missed the good part.
The funny thing is, they look like carbon copies of like the same goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same goal 3
They're
times.
not pretty.
Yeah.
But it's all Tankstead that got the goal.
Yeah, Tank. I was ready to tweet out on our account. Is this like a coming out party for Tankstad?
I'm coming out.
I want the
Turns out, no. Second half did not play well. So he has his moments, but that it looked like a really good start for them. And then you think, okay, now we just gotta hold it, which was always gonna be tough against Inter. Inter did not start their biggest boys. Then they put on, once I think they got the first goal, they put on a couple big boys, try and get that second and third.
Dude, I don't even know a lot of the players on this team. Where do they come from?
I don't know why they changed so much in the second half, but that first goal should come a lot later. Then they feel like they can't do it, you know? When it comes at the first goal,
Yeah, 'cause
and
it
the
was still in the
comeback
first
comes at
half.
57, you're like,
Comeback's
"Oh,
on."
Comeback's on.
No,
right?
but I think even going into the first half, it was 2-1.
No, it was 3-0.
Oh.
Yeah. So
3-0 halftime, yeah.
Yeah, it has 3-0 halftime. And you think that, like I said, I think I tweeted out but that the refereeing was terrible, and someone was like, you know, I think a Portista was like, that's embarrassing. And I was like, you know what? It is embarrassing because at 3-0, you got to win that game. That is a game you have to win 100% of the time.
On Bet365, you're already getting paid out for the win.
Right.
Well, on the lead up to the penalty, I thought it was a foul on Neves.
Everyone did.
Yeah, and he didn't call. He let that go.
The refereeing was a little sus. We are going to complain about it. If you thought we weren't going to complain about refs today, guess what? We are.
That was sus, yeah, but the capitulation's on us.
Yeah, but that changes everything. That's the 3-2. That's the 3-3. You get a free kick there. Di Maria puts it in the net. Now it's 4-2.
Exactly.
Come back
yeah.
off.
I really wanted that free kick, yeah.
Right? So, I don't know. I thought that was weak on the refereeing part. There was also a bunch of like corners, and I mean, it's when you say it out loud after a week later, it sounds really dumb and
It
bad.
should have been a
But
corner.
there's like a couple
should've
plays
been a corner.
that should have been a corners. There are a couple plays that should have been throw-ins the other way. So, you know.
Hey, I remember complaining about this stuff in earlier episodes, and you know what? It sounds trivial, but it can make a hell of a difference.
A corner can change the
It
game.
can change the season.
It's a little details, little
Yeah.
touches, little details. And then in a moment of madness, I think Antonio Silva flies into a challenge. Really stupid stuff. I mean,
Yeah, it's desperation. It's really wanting the ball.
this was at the 3-3 point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
so he's not perfect.
well, they've already like given up the game. So
Yeah.
now you're getting frustrated. But the last thing you want to do is get a red card because now you're down to 10. And he's out for the next game,
Against Salzburg.
which me and Patrick are debating
Does it matter?
whether we want it or not. They have to beat Salzburg by 2. So
No,
It's
more
doable.
than that.
No, I
Yeah.
think it's 2.
It's 2. So the minus 4 goes down if we win by 2. Theirs
Oh,
goes down
yeah,
by
yeah.
2. Ours goes up by 2, right?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing actually at first. So then Schmidt wants Europa League.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's money, man.
It's money,
extra
it's
everyone
money.
wants
It's something more to
The
play
fans
for.
want more European soccer.
Something to
Ooh.
prove.
Do you know what could happen? A Liverpool Benfica.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That could happen.
Ooh. Reds on Reds.
I'd love that because then they'll just keep playing those old Simone clips again. But
Bloods on Bloods.
oh yeah, but we faced them even more recently.
Yeah, because we were talking about
And we
Sinal,
almost
like,
beat
last
them.
year.
It was good, yeah.
And we
Darwin
all-
scored like 5 times, but like 4
Yeah.
of them were offside.
And that's how he got his transfer move. They're like, this guy's amazing.
Guy just shoots and shoots and shoots.
Yeah, so pretty bad Champions League run for us. Why don't you talk about Porto's performance more? Did they blow anyone away? Were they so amazing?
No, not really. I don't know. Like I said, Joao Mario had a stinker of a game. He came off. But, like, I think we got to get this new Mexican guy, Jorge Sanchez, going. He looks really good. But, yeah, Pep scored again. Well, not again. Pepe. It's one of those things where, like, it's Barca. It's not a game you're expecting to win. It would be nice. It was a little bit more fair than the first time we played them. The reffing wasn't as atrocious, but...
Yeah, you know what? That's what we say, too. You know, it's against Inter. We weren't expecting to win anyways.
Yeah, but you
Bullshit,
guys are...
we were-
Inter's so beatable, though,
we were expecting to win. You know why? Because Benfica walks in every game expecting to win. Just want to make that clear.
But yeah, Porto sitting in second place, 3 points behind Barca. tied with Shakhtar, and we got to just play Shakhtar and get that win.
Oh, easy. Not bad at all.
Yeah, we slapped them in the first round, but they've actually come back in Champions League. I think they beat Barca in one of the games, and then I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think it's definitely doable. And worst case scenario, we end up in Europa League.
Yeah. You clinched Europa League at least already. Yeah.
Yeah, that's clinched. So that's nice. In Turkey, another 3-3 game happens. United, they go to hell. They get welcomed. They said, welcome to hell in the stadium. Great goals by Garnacho and McTominay, and then Bruno Stonks went in. Nasty stonk. It was a week of stonks, guys.
Crazy. This guy hits the ball well. That was
Yeah,
That was
man.
beautiful.
But yeah, all those goals, not enough. Ziyech, 2 goals from free kicks, both kind of shitty. Onana just fucks it up. And then Aktrakoglu, he just bashes one in too to tie the game 3-3.
Some say Onana is kind of at fault for this third goal too, because he got beat short side.
Yeah.
Kind of curled it around him on that end.
The Frangu King. I think he's the Varela of the Premier League.
Ooh.
They
And
could
why
just,
do you
they
say
could just
that?
put Varela in there. I think Varela's the Frangu King, yeah.
I've seen people ask, where would they be with, what about Diogo Costa? That's the guy they should have got. And I say, what about Diogo Costa? I wish Porto didn't have Diogo Costa this season. They'd be in probably 4th or 5th place right now. That would have been a good move on both teams' ends for
It
me.
would be interesting, yeah.
I would like to see Samuel Portugal on Porto.
Samuel Portugal, guy's a ringer. He's waiting. He's waiting in the wings. Sergio Oliveira makes an appearance in this game. That was beautiful to see. He came on. He made some nice passes. I liked seeing him.
Cool.
Never watched the Turkish league, so I don't know what he's doing anymore.
I wonder how his life's going in Turkey.
He's like the last guy that needed to go there. Beautiful head of hair on him.
Right.
I will
In terms
say
of hair.
though, he must not be as good because I think he was on the field for that second free kick, and Ziyech is free kick man, but Sergio Oliveira doesn't get to take the free kicks anymore.
Well, Ziyech already put 2 in.
I mean, he's just Sergio Oliveira was
Specialist.
You love him. You love his hair.
He scored one of the most memorable free kicks in recent Champions League years. You know?
Yeah.
That Porto one under the wall.
I just like this old deal.
He's got a cool vibe for
Yeah.
sure.
United have to play Bayern next week, or in 2 weeks, whenever that is. And they have to hope Galatasaray lose, so it's not looking good for them.
Yeah, with that result,
They might not even make Europa.
I think they have to go into Munich and win.
Yeah,
Damn.
looking bad. Braga stand up to the Union with a 1-1 draw. Giallo on the board for the Quarrymen. Puts them 2 points ahead of last and hopefully into Europe again and not out. Surprising, man. Group with Madrid, Napoli, and Union Berlin, and Braga's going to make it out.
They've done well in this tough group, yeah.
Just got to go not make a fool of themselves against Napoli.
Well, let's see how deep this bench is, Like, hopefully they don't push it here, push in the Portuguese league, blow everything. That could happen as well. Probably likely to happen.
Yeah, we'll see. They've been scoring a lot.
But that's why they picked up that depth of like Ronnie Lopes and Pizzi and stuff, of just some guys you can rely on. If not in the Champions League, but you don't want to use them there, put them in the Portuguese league. They'll probably still play well.
Domestic.
A veteran presence.
Yeah.
João Moutinho also.
Yes, and João Moutinho. And they still managed that 1-1, even though they got a red card from Niakate, like right
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah, crazy.
Real early
So
on.
really put them behind the 8 ball there. Or is that an expression?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be behind the 8 ball?
No, I think you do want to be behind the 8 ball.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe put you behind.
Is it off the wagon or on the wagon?
Yeah, put you behind something else.
So yeah, good for them. Sporting in the Europa League, they tie Atalanta 1-1 despite great chances from Pote and Marcus Edwards managing to hit both posts in a single shot, but it does not go in. Big test for them against Atalanta, but I think they're looking good. I think they're through to the next round, which will be good. And then Mourinho's Roma 1-1 draw to Servette ensures they go through as well. Potential finish for first, hopefully avoid a UCL third place playoff player.
Mourinho had kind of a crazy week. So after this game, this is in Mourinho Corner, after this game, he calls out his team. And he says there's certain players, they play this Conference League or this Europa League they don't give a shit or something. So just calling shots fired at his own team. Forget one guy he named in particular.
He named names?
He named names, I think, in this game. So he comes off that result. Then he wins the 2-1 over the weekend. And he does apparently he does the whole interview in Portuguese, the post-match in Portuguese.
I saw that.
And then he's critical of some things, and now they're looking to fine him or something.
Because he spoke in Portuguese?
Which I shouldn't think so, but I like that. I think it's a boss move.
Yeah.
They're like, we know you know Italian.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't feel like saying it today. But yeah, crazy week in Europe. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We're back on YouTube. If that's how you get your kicks, listen to your pods. Listen to us there. Take some time to leave a rating and review. Nice heartfelt message. It would be nice. You know?
Wow. Are you okay, man?
You're very demanding.
No, I haven't eaten in 2 days. I'm losing it.
Fill this man up with something.
Shit, send a message directly to Evan.
He's having a tough time.
It would be nice.
And then join us on Patreon for some more exclusive content. Couple extra laughs in your week if you like that. Sponsor the show. Different tiers if you like. Be Mr. Joao Wonder. And then, yeah. And we're on Palma. Palma Talk is out now as of December.
All right.
If you're listening on Palma, what's going on?
All podcasts
What up?
all the time.
Send a message.
Hey-o.
Tell Evan you love him.
So, yeah, check them out. And I think they just signed, not signed, no one's making contracts, but the Sell a Sound Pod is going to be on there now.
Oh,
Hey.
Danny Pinto, so shout out Danny.
So wait, we're colleagues with Danny Pinto?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Palma Talkers.
We're on the same level as Danny Pinto.
Yeah.
That blows my
Hey,
mind.
Palma,
man.
fly me out.
Fly us out
I'll
to
do
Cali.
a live podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
What do you mean, just like live in their studio? Not like.
I mean, I
not
don't know
like,
what's
"Hey,
going on
we're-"
down there.
Could be on the beach.
Oh, live. Yeah, coming to you live.
Coming to you live.
All right. Into the Portuguese League. Guimarães continues their great run of form with a win over Farense. Late winner coming from Jota Silva. After the Algarvians receive a red card in the 63rd to give the Conquistadors half an hour to come back.
This was sad.
Yep.
Ferenc was celebrating 100 years of this stadium.
Oh, man.
São Luís. And they couldn't do it.
That's too bad.
They couldn't win it for the stadium.
Damn.
Portuguese
They couldn't win it
Grealish.
for the building?
No.
Damn.
I mean, the fact that the game was there, they're already winning.
You're already winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't a lot of games played there, or is there another big stadium in the Algarve?
There's a Stadio de Algarve. That's
Oh,
there.
that's
It's not
the-
too far from there.
That's
But
where the
like
Saudi teams play when they come.
right.
Yeah.
And like the national team plays there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some like it hot.
Some Tasa games are there as well.
hmm But Ferenc has this nice stadium downtown. They can't really fill this stadium, so you wouldn't want to play over there.
Hey, it's a starting point. They're back in the first div. They got to build it up,
Yeah.
make the people believe again, survive at least another season.
You gotta win some games, stay up for a few years, and people start paying attention and going to the games.
Get some
Yeah.
big stars. Bring back Ryan Gauld.
Yeah, that would be nice. He should finish his career there. Yeah.
He's going to come back to Ferenc.
Yeah, he loved it, man, when he was there.
Dude, the Brits love the Algarve.
True.
That's true. Get some rowdy British guys in the stadium.
Barely a cell.
Doing
They'll get
chants and
over
stuff.
there.
Yeah. So the game sort of changed with this red card. It looked like Jota kind of dove. And then
A little bit.
a little bit, and then he gets a chance right at the end. He was kind of a bit of a man of the match kind of performance.
Dude, he was
I
all
saw.
over the place.
Definitely. Well, he's like a shifty winger. He's running in there. You get a little touch on him, he goes down, and he gets that penalty.
Yeah.
That Portuguese Grealish, baby.
Then he has a chance in the box, just hammers it, absolutely blasts in the top corner, unstoppable. Good player.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
Portuguese league player.
Fuck yeah. Think he'll end up anywhere else, or do you think his time is dwindling? He's a Guimarães lifer.
Nah, he can go to like Braga or Sporting or something.
Braga's got a lot of wingers, but yeah, it would be cool.
I can
Check
see
some
him
youth.
going to Sporting, and that's where Marcus Edwards came from, Guimarães.
Yeah,
Maybe Marcus Edwards will leave Sporting, and then they'll get Portuguese Grealish.
Yeah.
just the stepping stones.
How old is this Portuguese Grealish?
Fairly young.
I think so. I'm gonna guess in the 25-ish range.
Pretty safe bet.
Yep. Right in the middle of the 20s.
Yeah.
We got our man Pat looking this up. What do we got there on the old interweb?
Calculating. Calculating.
24.
I was close. But yeah, still a lot of good years left in him. Porto spanked Famalicão 3-0 with the strikers finally hitting the mark. Taremi and Evan Nielsen score in this game. It is clinched at the end by Chico with a great run from half to score the final goal of the game. New left back we got to show off. Mr. Joao Mendes called up from Porto B. He's a husky boy. I like this guy.
Husky.
He got a nice shot off. He's looking sturdy. I like this.
He did look big.
He's thick.
He's thick as hell. We need an enforcer back there. Zaidu, very skinny. Very fast, but very skinny.
But is Joao Mendes quick? Or he's like slow?
He's big. Patrick.
Thick.
He's big and
just
he's
here.
burly.
So he's
You
not
don't-
quick.
You don't get to where you are being slow these days, Patrick.
Yeah.
There's standards. You
That
know?
have some speed. It's got a nice shaved head, mustache. I like his look. I like his vibe.
He's like a linebacker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Before we were relying on Wendell. What the hell is a Wendell?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that guy anymore.
Yeah. Wendell, classic Wendell moment when he's got all the chalk dust all over his face. the field chalk.
He's a doofus.
He's a bit of a dunce. So you guys are stacked at this left back, right back position, eh?
No, we're not. We're in
It
trouble.
looks like you have Joao Mendes,
Joao Mario.
Joao Mario.
He sucks. We got
Like,
Jorge Sanchez.
Jorge
we got
Sanchez.
We got one guy for each position. And Joao Mendes, this was his first day. Who knows what's going to happen to him?
Well,
This is the first day on the job. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I liked him, but who knows what's going to happen?
well, count your blessings, okay? You could have a guy like Arsenis playing 10 positions.
Hey, he's the
true.
least of our worries.
Yep. At least we got strikers. Our strikers are scoring. This is amazing. Evan Nielsen's tearing it up this season. And Taremi even managed to score against the 5th richest team in Portugal. It was a good day.
He says, "Don't put me down just yet. I still got a couple more kicks in me."
Got to raise that price, sell this boy to Saudi in January, hopefully.
It's got to be the move. I mean, why wouldn't he leave this year for Saudi? I mean, it's like, dude,
Do you get it offered?
do Iranians not like Saudi?
I don't
people?
think
There
so.
might be a
Oh.
battle going on there.
Yeah, you can go to the UAE league.
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
Or Qatar. But yeah, at least he's scoring. And then Chico picked one up too. He's getting his late goals finally. They count. And other than that, controversial moment with Eustachio getting a little bit of elbow on the ball in the box when the game was still 1-0. Yeah, a lot of Benfiquistas online freaking out about a penalty call there and how Porto gets everything their way.
Well, his arm is tucked. I don't know.
Nah, he kind of swats it.
The game was 1-0 at the time. Then it goes to 1-1. You know, that's a different game, especially with Famalicão. They're not a bad team. Then it goes to 2-0 after that. So, you know, I mean, that's a game-changing call when it's 1-0 and you don't give it. Would they have given it if it was 2-0? Maybe. Would they have given it if it was 3-0 like it was at the end of the game, Porto? Maybe. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? They 1-0. They didn't want to give that.
No. And I'm happy because I got Diogo Costa on the fantasy and he got some nice shutout points there.
I'm not too worried about other teams. I got to worry about my own team.
Good way to think about it. I like that. Braga batter the Beach Boys 3-1 with goals from Ricardo Horta, Banza, and Victor Gomez. Estoril scored first through Rafik Gitan, little Frenchman over there. They'll put in lots of goals, man. Captain Ricardo Horta.
They're clicking.
That they are.
Bonza missed a chance early in the game, kind of just bonked off his balls. They kind of rolled that way.
It's not a great cross, yeah.
Pizzi played a great game,
I
apparently.
think he won the man of the match.
One man of the match. Horta,
Fuck.
always
Good
dangerous. Victor Gomes is kind of a beefy guy too.
Yeah.
You know, kind of a little stocky.
Stocky. Benfica are stonewalled by Moreirense of all teams. The newly promoted side locked down the Eagles. Joao Neves and Fiorentino swapped at halftime for Kokchu and Chiquinho. What happened? His midfield's not working. We talked about this last week.
This is crazy, man.
What are you going to do about it?
Don't get me started.
What are you going to do about it?
Freaking Moreirense is good, man. What are they in, like, sixth? They gave us a run for our money. The first 15 minutes, it was like all them. They were making these like crazy attacks, and like I was like, holy shit, this isn't gonna be good. Just bad start. Like we don't start good the first half. We don't score in the first half. I don't like that. We don't score at all in this game.
I know. I was flicking through the channels. I was like, "Oh, 50th minute. Benfica haven't scored yet. Patrick is not going to be happy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
Moreirense
freaking shut us down.
They are sitting in 6th.
Yeah.
Where's the urgency?
I know. Well, there's lots of urgency in Moreirense. They're all over us once we get the ball. They're playing great defense. I mean, I got to hand it to them. They're hard to penetrate. We can't penetrate them.
Gotta penetrate Moreirense.
Well, this is what I thought. I thought Di Maria would really help us at, but I don't know. He hasn't been at his best lately. Kind of a
he
dip in
fluffed a
form.
few chances. What's
Yes.
up with Tenkstedt? He can't score either. You guys gave up on Musa altogether.
I prefer Musa. I mean, but Tankstead had a great game against Inter first half at least.
Yeah.
Created those 3 goals.
Keep him going, but then they just shut him down.
Yeah. Shut him down. Rafa had a bad game. Freaking, we needed a goal. He put on João Victor. I don't know why the fuck he put on João Victor. This guy's like a lanky ass center back, and he's playing like a right wing or something, and we're giving him the ball. He can't do shit with it. That's a perfect place to put Thiago Gouveia. And he didn't put Thiago Gouveia. He didn't put Musa either. He put on Cabral. Cabral can't do shit. He doesn't even win the ball. Like you expect a big guy like that, you want kick it up to him and he'll win the ball
Go
down.
fight people off.
Pass it, yeah, fight guys off, pass it off to someone else. He doesn't win the ball at all. He's not doing anything.
Nada. Fucking guy.
Bloody hell.
Useless. I would prefer Musa. I don't know.
Musa was good. I don't know why he's not getting any time.
Yeah. Half time they put Chiquinho, invisible, he didn't do anything. Kokshu, he did all right. He played some good balls forward.
He hit some
He passed
tasty licks.
around, yeah. And he hit a nice shot on net.
Yeah, I don't know why he won't. He doesn't play Neves and Kokchu together, which I feel like could work. Or at least
Florentino started and he missed a fucking good chance right in front of the net.
Maybe he's waiting for a derby.
The man's allergic to scoring. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a good game for him either.
scoring, shooting, passing. But
Yeah.
hey, he gets.
Being
He's
a
out
soccer
there.
player.
He wins the ball. He wins the ball a lot.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Freaking Ratu left back. It's not good. Tim, like, he's slow. He's like running up. He's like thinks he's Grimaldo. He's running up there like playing a left wing back. He can't do shit. And then João Mario's on that side too. Both slow. They just stop the ball. Like there's 2 guys on you. Why would you stop?
Yeah, that side is totally fucked. If you
No,
start
terrible.
Joao Mario, I don't know when we get Gedge back, but I want to see Gedge on there on that side. But like,
I think he doesn't want to start Gedge because like Gedge can't play a full 90. I don't know if he can play 60.
damn,
I think Gedge is good for like 20 minutes at the end with a super sub.
fuck?
because his knee's fucked.
I think his knee's fucked or something.
Shit.
Didn't you tell me like he has like no cartilage or something and he's playing with pain for like the rest of his career?
Someone said that.
Bro, you gotta eat more chicken feet. Gives you extra cartilage.
That's awful.
Chicken broth?
No, chicken feet.
Okay.
That was collagen.
Collagen. Collagen's good for cartilage.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
All works together.
So if you eat cartilage, so then if you eat liver, it strengthens your liver. If you eat cartilage, it'll strengthen your cartilage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe you just have collagen in your knees and it's good for that. But anyways, chicken feet, super tasty. You ever have it
Okay.
in your soup?
This guy's addicted to soup right now.
All he can think about is soup.
We gotta get him off the
Evan
soup,
just
dude.
has enough space in that little thermos to squeeze chicken bones and chicken feet in it.
You gotta eat, man. you gotta eat
Mine is
something.
mush. His mine is broth.
Yeah.
Evan will eat anything right now.
Anyways, we had no Riz out there.
No
It
Riz.
sucked.
Yeah, that whole side is broken, but I think it comes down to what we said, the positions that they didn't replace. It's the right back and the left back, they're all fucked. We had Bob's been hurt, and then at the other point, it's the striker. It's just like no point man, no one to like lead the charge, no one to like finish chances.
I think Benfica fans are very quick to point the finger at the coach. They go right to the coach.
Yes.
This guy sucks. This guy's doing everything wrong.
Yeah.
In this game, I think they're right.
Oh.
I think Schmidt, these choices he made, some of them. Just,
Bad ideas.
what are you doing? I feel like different players could have done something. I don't know. But it was a shit show.
He's working with bad options, but yeah, it could definitely made better decisions. But
Yeah. Hey.
got to refresh in January. That's all it is.
Yeah.
We definitely need some players in January. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because we're not getting Champions League money clearly, so we'll get Europa League money. I don't know, but
Maybe.
I think Benfica.
Don't you guys have money?
We might have some in the bank. I don't know.
I feel like you guys have money.
I don't know.
We just asked. That's why we asked PSG to pay up.
I
Shouldn't
think
you
maybe
guys
we
ha-
got like scammed or
Shouldn't
something,
you
like a
guys have-
blackmail. I don't know.
I think you should at least have $200 million.
Yeah, but we gotta pay for the sound system on the stadiums. The
Yeah.
DJ every
True.
week.
I think Rui Costa got like blackmailed. He sent like a dick pic with his face to someone.
No.
And yeah, he's just paying them.
Get Vieira back in that stadium. Turn him upside down and see what comes out of his pockets.
Yeah, we should next time he comes in,
Yep.
which it should not be allowed. Ridiculous.
It's just pocket lint coming out of that guy.
Last place, Aruca decimate Boavista with 3 early goals and then proceed to get a red card before the half is over. They would score another in the second, making it 4-0. Boavista capitulated. Done.
Wow.
They're separated by 6 points. Boavista is in 9th and Aruca dead last 18th. But
Jesus
man,
Christ, Boavista, you're losing to one of the worst teams in the league this year.
Formerly first place Boavista?
formerly first place Boavista shit the bed.
Okay, so
They were playing better at the beginning of the season when they had all that controversy.
Yeah. They made a little bit of money. They could pay everyone, and now no one wants to work.
That's my uncle, Portuguese uncle. That's what he thinks. Give everyone money for free, they're not gonna work hard.
It's true.
So,
That's what he said to you?
that's the Portuguese mindset. Oh,
Our uncle?
one of them.
I have another friend. He just bought a house in Porto, and he's like, man, your people are so fucking slow and unorganized.
He said, your people?
Yeah.
This guy's racist.
Nah, well, he's going to go live there. He's going to live among them. But, yeah,
He's
he's
going to
just
treat
like,
them like dirt.
I don't know what he's going to do over there.
All the hardworking ones left. They went to Canada and America and stuff. They were hardworking. They want better. The ones that stay in Portugal, they're chilling, man. We're on easy street. We already live in paradise.
It's a more hardworking lifestyle over here. Over there, you can chill. Have a siesta.
exactly. Yeah, it should be.
It's this crazy mindset. You got to work yourself to death over here.
Mhm.
Hey, that's how it
Just
goes.
to make ends meet. Ends chicken feet, if you will. Now continue.
Make
Speaking of-
chicken feet meat.
Speaking of chicken feet, Sporting versus Gyokeres ends 3-1. Gyokeres nets 4 times but only gets 2 on the board. Nuno Santos bangs one in from the top of the box and it's a wicked deflection. Marcus Edwards, woo!
What does that have to do with chicken feet?
Gil Vicente,
Oh.
Barcelos, the Gallows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Gotcha.
I thought it was just like a funny thing.
It sounded funny. I just
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Roosters.
Gotcha.
So funny, I forgot to laugh.
Nuno Santos, we have a theory about him. He had the dyed hair. Now he went full shave.
Nuno Santos hair tracker.
He
And-
shaved the dyed.
Right before, because we said what you do is, this is what you guys said to me. What you would do is,
Go ahead.
continue, shave the head, and then so that grows back, and people are like, it grows back full. So that it's like, that's when you get the hair transplant. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, it was full all along. I must have been deceived when you were losing your hair.
Or you tell people I'd shave my head and then it all came back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I think
this
when
guy-
you do the procedure, you have to shave your head completely, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so then you do. So,
So maybe he's preparing for something.
Christmas break is coming up. He's gonna hit up a little trip to Turkey, maybe a trip to Toronto, because
We do it here?
yeah, Bradley Cooper, my hairstylist
Ooh.
said Bradley Cooper did his here, and as well, Conte said he did his in Toronto.
Okay.
So might come here if you see Nuno Santos in Yorkville. That's what he's doing.
I feel like it takes a while to heal. You got those like plugs in your hair. It looks weird. I
Is
see
it-
people flying back from Istanbul and they got the weird hair thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wears a hat for a bit. I don't know.
Does he have that much time over the Christmas break?
Could be enough. I think it could be enough time over the
But then
Christmas
can
break.
you like get back? I don't think you can get right back into soccer if you're
Yeah.
like playing and sweating and heading balls.
They said
like,
no. They say no headers
no
for a while.
headers.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
No, you just made that up.
That makes total sense. it can reverse the procedure. You had the ball too hard.
Exactly.
He's gonna have a big. What's the official ball of Portugal?
Puma.
He's gonna have a big puma mark in his head.
But bald heads are better for headers. So the doctor tells you, your header game is gonna decrease significantly if
Yeah.
I give you this hair.
It's true, and he's gonna say, "I don't care."
Yeah. Well, he's not a header guy.
Make
anyways.
me beautiful.
So hey, bald is beautiful.
Yep,
No one says not.
that's true.
Says the man with the most luscious hair at this table.
Hey, could be gone just like that.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. But yeah, Sporting looks like front runner. Sporting is the team to beat. You know why? Because they got the Gyokeres.
Yep.
They got the striker, the most important player on the pitch, and he scores the goals, leads the team. Almost had a hat trick if it wasn't for a weird VAR.
23 centimeters.
23 centimeters.
Yep.
Yeah, that's enough.
He was off. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was off. But yeah, great.
Dude, they're looking good. Even their midfield. Humeland.
I love that guy. He's really good. Yeah.
That guy, he's aggressive as hell. Morita, they both played the full game. They normally get subbed.
It doesn't even matter that Pedro Gonçalves isn't having his best year because
Yeah.
Marcus Edwards looks like a man on a mission to get out of Sporting. He's like, last year, he's like, I thought last year would be my last year. I can go to freaking City or something. That didn't happen. So,
Get out of Sporting. He can't even drive out of Sporting.
Oh, guy flipped his car this week.
Yeah, no, I don't want to joke about that. It's pretty serious.
Yeah, he walked out and he was fine.
Yeah, he's fine. The other guy was fine too.
oh, good.
That's good. I didn't think about the other guy.
He's not famous. So
Yeah, he's
he's
not
like-
a professional
true.
soccer player.
But yeah, Sporting lead the league, 31 points. Benfica behind them with 29, and then Porto behind them with 28. It's close. It's close.
Gilles got the first goal. I was like, let's go.
Let's go.
Still first, baby. No. Gyokeres, you give that guy the ball in the box, boom, back of the net.
He's fucking hungry.
He's lethal.
And Braga's in there too, so it's a good 4-team race this year.
Still
so
4-team
far.
race, yeah.
It's only 12 games in, but you know what?
And
We're
Guimarães and
coming up to
Moreirense-
Christmas, so
Moreirense aren't that far behind either.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
making
Not
their
really.
way up.
Don't
10
count.
points
Hey,
off.
don't count him out.
Moreirense is 10 points off the lead.
Never count out Moreirense. All right, let's get into England. Arsenal scored 2 early goals against the Wolves and ride that to the end. Cunha would pick up a goal later in the second, and it would finish 2-1. Jose Sa replaced in the 23rd minute, likely injured. I don't see why you would sub your goalie.
I think he was fine. He just got 2 nasty goals scored on him. He said, I'm out.
I'm out. I don't want to do this
I don't
anymore.
want to do this anymore.
Tati Gomes, he dyed his hair. I noticed that.
Did he? Was it blonde?
Yeah, he went blonde.
Nice. Semedo played. He looked pretty good. He was running down the
He
wing.
was looking, he's looking
Made
better,
some
man.
runs.
Semedo choked right at the end. The Wolves were on an attack with the last. I mean, it's still kind of a long shot, but it was like the last 10 seconds of the game. And there was a guy open on the wing. He went to go cross to him, and he just hit it like 10 yards too far, right over the guy's head.
yeah,
like,
I saw that.
Like destroyed the last chance of attacking.
I know. I remember seeing that and being like, "What are you doing, man? This was your moment."
Yeah.
You're the main Portuguese guy on Wolves now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But Cunha looking good, dancing in the box. As was who was it, Saka?
Oh, Saka's amazing.
Saka. What do you call him, Chris?
He's a generational player.
Or
Generational talent.
Yep. We'll be talking about him 10 years from now. I promise you all of that.
10 years.
course.
He'll still be playing in 10 years from now.
I think that's why we'll be talking about him.
All right. Well, there's shitty players.
Well, of course he'll still be playing, but you're saying he'll be playing very well. We'll be talking
Exactly.
about him.
Okay.
You know
Still
what-
10 years.
You know what I'm saying.
All right.
He'll still be relevant. He'll still be in the big leagues. He won't be
In Turkey.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Or another beautiful country.
Best English player.
You won't be at the Deli Ali.
Yes.
Well, Turkey's hell, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what Galatasaray
That's what
says.
they call
That's what
themselves.
Galatasaray say.
Those aren't our words. They said
Galatasaray
that.
say that.
They said that.
Hell. And everyone's hairy.
Not always on their head, though.
Yep. You know, didn't have a good time there at Manchester United. They didn't really come back from hell. They looked like shit, and they lost to Newcastle. Anthony Gordon scores the only goal. Paul Scholes called out Bruno. He says, this guy doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. He doesn't look like he has any positioning.
Oh, yeah. He's a wild card.
Yeah.
He's always been a wild card.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
that's where he's at his best.
His
Just
best
roaming.
That's his best quality, wild card.
That's his best position, roaming. But yeah, Paul Scholes wants him to play more positional football, and McTominay too. But I feel like I guess not every player on the team can just be roaming. That's crazy. That's but one player just roaming, picking up the ball in deeper in different areas, and
Got 11 Roombas out there that don't know what the hell.
It's like 7-year-olds just chasing the ball.
Yeah, it's got to be more calculated roaming, right?
Yeah.
And that's down to Ten Hag.
Word on the street is he lost the dressing room.
Oh, for sure.
It's over.
When's this guy going to get fired?
Any day now.
And then they hire Solskjaer?
It would be about the same time he took over the first time, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's like right before Christmas, they fired Mourinho and brought in Solskjaer.
They should wait a little bit more. I like seeing the train wreck. I like seeing these kind of things.
I thought you were a United fan.
I'm not United.
No.
I follow. I'm a Benfica
Follow
fan.
your heart.
I'm a Benfica fan.
All right. Ex-Benfiquista Enzo Fernandez scores not only his first but second goal for Chelsea. They played Brighton. First one is a header. Second one is a penalty. They actually managed to win man down after Conor Gallagher got a red card. The game ends 3-2.
Boo this man.
Boo this team. I don't care.
Stinky Enzo.
Hey, he almost scored 2 goals. He did score 2 goals. He almost had a third on a header too, as well. He got the penalty, game-winning penalty.
Mudryk taken down. Shout out to Bonanote on Brighton. Scored a beautiful goal.
He did. I just like seeing him lose. He's evil to me now,
Yeah, traitor.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Whoa, huge game. Liverpool be stonking all over Fulham in a Sunday morning thriller. Game ends 4-3. Trent and McAllister slapping them in from distance.
It was a bit of a stunk fest.
Yep.
I yelled at my TV at least 5 times.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Yelled of joy?
Yeah.
Yells of joy?
Yells of joy. Yeah. Alone. Doesn't happen often.
That's fun.
Yeah.
The most fun you can have alone.
You're not always walking around talking to yourself, like reacting to stuff and saying stuff out loud. Like you alone are just like, if you didn't bump into someone, a word would never come out of your mouth.
Yeah. You speak out loud by yourself at home?
I'll say like, what are you doing?
Oh.
Don't give the ball to Maratu.
Not when I'm alone, no. It probably just grunts and stuff like,
Gotcha.
yeah.
I like the idea of just you picturing you stone faced all the time until until someone else shows up. You're like a sim,
Now I can talk.
Sounds like you talk too much to yourself when you're alone.
Yeah, there's got to be a happy medium between me and Chris. But anyways,
Yeah.
Chris, back to the game. Go ahead.
No, just beautiful. The first Trent goal, I remember watching it. I was like, that was the first yell out loud, obviously.
Yep. That would make you yell. Was not a Trent goal though. Went own goal off the goalie's back.
I know when I saw it again in slow motion as it was happening, I was like, if it didn't hit that goalie, it would not go in the net. And then I think they took it back like way later, almost end of the half or something.
Yeah, it was like the 30th or 40th minute, and the announcer came on and was like, and you know what? Not a Trent goal officially.
I should just give it to him. He meant to do that.
And then I yelled out loud in my house and said, I knew it!
Oh, huzzah!
Yeah. The McAllister goal, insane. Didn't think he was going to shoot it. Fucking sniped the hell out of it. That guy's been quiet all season, so I think he really needed that one.
Where was Allison this day?
He got injured.
Oh.
Yeah, he got injured.
There's a lot of flubby, ugly Fulham goals there.
Who plays instead of Allison?
Kelleher.
Oh,
who's been playing in Europa League. He's been doing pretty good, actually.
So, yeah, then Fulham also, bungles a couple in. How was Paulina's play?
He wasn't playing, right?
No, Paulinho played.
Oh.
Yeah, Paulinho played. I mean, they're good. They're a tight-knit team, man. Like Fulham. I don't know.
As tight as Darwin's new braids.
That looks like a girl's hair.
It's an interesting look. It's he's trying something new, clearly.
The man's a cholo.
Yeah, man. Interesting look. Give it to him.
Cholo.
His hair was getting real fucking long, though, because even the tie-up was, getting a little crazy.
Maybe this is what you do before you get a haircut.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, try something crazy.
Yeah, do something crazy, and then he's going to chop it off.
I feel like he's, evolving like a Pokemon, though. This is his final form.
I like all the different looks. I would say with the braids, he just no longer looks evil. He looks kind of like sweetheart. like
Yeah.
kind of vibes, right?
Mm.
But he still got the
From the
goatee.
back.
From the back.
Or is he more kind of like
He's more cholo. Like he just needs a button-up shirt with only the top button.
Oh yeah, he's got the little mustache. Too.
You're right. He's no longer evil Darwin.
The
he's,
khakis. Yeah.
he's Cholo Darwin.
He's blood in, blood out Darwin now.
and these jokes are really hitting for Palma radio fans out in California.
yeah.
You guys also have a new little Japanese guy there.
Yeah, Endo.
He scored. He slapped one in too. That was a
He's-
nice goal.
he-
Just as nice as the others.
It
Yeah.
gets forgotten in the flurry.
Definitely not forgotten. That was another yell out loud by myself. Yeah,
He's
he's
like, oh, new guy.
he has been scoring though. He's been pretty consistent. He's getting played more in like Europa and stuff like that.
Dude, you guys have like endless midfielders.
Well, yeah, because last year we had nobody, so Klopp really went for it this year, and seemed to pick up like all the amazing underrated players, and they're all kind of clicking. I'm telling you guys, they're gonna win the league this year.
Wow.
They're winning it.
Could happen.
It could. Yeah, totally.
They're gonna go through Arsenal.
Yeah, that's gonna be the deciding game, and that one's coming up quick. That one's right before Christmas.
Oh, is
Hey.
it? Let's
Yeah.
watch it.
Hey,
Sure.
City's gonna be up there too, guys. Don't worry about City. They'll be there. They came from behind on Arsenal last year too. So
Oh
But,
yeah, they'll be there.
on Liverpool, just to finish off, Jota's birthday is today.
Oh.
Diogo's.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
Felicidades.
you filthy animal.
I would have worn the jersey had I known, but also today was Italy Day for us.
Yeah, we all spontaneously wore Italian jerseys. So
Oh, yeah.
We're in sync or something.
I don't know,
Our
yes.
periods are in sync. We're hanging out too much.
Is that why there's so much blood in my bathroom?
No, our colonoscopies are insane. I'm
right.
getting one next week too.
That's an
Hey.
unofficial one though.
Yeah.
City tie Spurs 3-3. Outrage ensues when an advantage from a fouled Haaland leads to a Grealish breakaway is whistled. Kulusevski saves Spurs in the 90th. Crazy match. 6 goals.
And a Son as well. Beauty for them. One for them, one for you. You know.
The Sun goal was beautiful.
Very
The
nice.
sun giveth and the sun taketh.
Yes.
He did an own goal too.
Yep.
Son turned on the Jets for that first goal.
He has the Jets, yeah.
It's like he had a NOS switch.
And the other guy put his NOS on too, but he said too soon, Junior. And then he put his NOS on after.
But yeah, some nice goals. Lo Celso from top of the box. Foden, nice little play in. Mr. Dooku's helping set that play up. Dooku's.
Count Dooku, this guy's amazing.
This guy's phenomenal. But yeah, it would have been crazy to see what Grealish would have done on that break in the 95th minute.
He would have choked it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You think?
Yeah, the ref already knew he wasn't going to score. That's why
The ref did it.
Yeah, stop this shit.
Let's stop
Who do you
wasting
think you
everyone's
are?
time here.
Yeah. But opposite of last week after the City-Liverpool game, this week, Pep was losing his shit. Last week he was all calm, cool, collect. He's like, oh, whatever. Tie is a tie this week.
He wasn't that calm. Him and Darwin went off last week.
Darweezy went at him, but Pep
Yeah.
was like, whatever.
Yeah, Pep was chill.
Yeah. This week he looks. Why is it? There's a picture of him rolling on the floor. What happened there?
He couldn't take it. The drama.
Oh.
He fell down and went wah, wah, wah.
I guess
That's
so.
what that picture looks like.
Yeah.
He's getting older, man. You can't be doing that move.
You gotta throw your back out, Pep. All right, moving on to Italy. We talked about Mourinho already. They beat Sassuolo 2-1 with a nice sturdy comeback. It's always comebacks with this guy. It's never a comfortable win.
No.
He loves the drama.
The king of drama right there.
Team's not good enough.
Yeah.
But he's good enough to lead them into fourth place, which is probably where they stay, where they'll be happy to end up, because fourth, I believe, is
I think still Champions League.
is Champions League
Yeah.
qualifying in Italy. So if he gets that, I'm sure he'll be happy, even if he leaves.
Inter sitting pretty in first place after tying Juve last week and then thrashing Napoli 3-0 on the weekend. And Benfica with 3 goals.
They had these orange jerseys.
Yeah, I
Looking
know.
like the Dutch out there.
I didn't like those at all.
No.
Playing total football.
No, not their play.
They did not play like the Dutch.
Strictly aesthetic.
In Germany, lots of snow and frozen pitches leave several games delayed. Bayern's game against Union Berlin is called off.
Bullshit. bring out the orange ball, you losers. Get out there.
Scotland, too, also had a bunch of games called off because of frozen pitches.
You know what, man? You ever watch a football game in the snow? They get guys coming out. They just shovel it.
You
Those
plow.
are cool.
You
I
get
think Porto played a snow game.
Yeah, there's
I
one.
saw clips of that.
Yeah, there's one going through the internet of Falcao scored a hat trick in a snow game
Mm-hmm. Those are cool.
in Europa
They're
League.
so sick. That's part of the game.
Exactly. But apparently there's too much snow. They had to shut down Munich. Moving to France, Mbappe and Vitinha find the score sheet against Le Havre. They win 2-0. They got an early red card for Mr. Donnarumma. And then-
Donnarumma.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy's getting sloppy these days.
I
Eh?
don't think he's.
I think he cost them a goal in the Champions League too. Didn't we watch him pass the ball to like an attacking player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Most expensive goalie, I think. Is he not?
He's definitely up there, but I don't know. I've never been I've never been completely sold on him as like he's the guy.
He was a fad.
Like when Neuer came up, like Neuer was like Neuer is the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Donnarumma was like
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
He was great on Milan.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma, he was on AC Milan doing a great job. I remember he won that penalty shootout against Rio Ave to take them into the Champions League during
Crowning moment.
coronavirus. Probably his best time at AC Milan. Wins the Euro with Italy. That was important. That I think helped make him like gain in stature. Then he goes to PSG. And I agree. Yeah, he's not that top. So who would you say are the top goalies in the world right now?
Right now,
Trubin.
Vlachodimos,
Trubin.
Ederson, Oblak.
Yeah.
Trubin,
those are your
yes.
guys.
I almost forgot about that guy.
definitely not Onana.
Courtois, probably.
Still?
He's kind of falling. He's
shaky too.
This is him being shaky now, but up until now, he definitely
Yeah.
was up there. I would say he's probably maybe the best. I don't know.
I mean, even Allison's had his moments lately of like not being good. All Black's always up there and like people rate him pretty highly. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes. You rarely see Franch from
Yeah.
All Black.
There's no goalies that is without Franch.
Yeah, that's true.
Not this day and
That's-
age.
no.
I think Bono on Al Hilal is one of the best, one of the best in the world. Moroccan international.
Yeah.
Fucked us in the ass.
Straight out of
Yeah,
Montreal. Then this PSG game, despite that red card, they come back. Mbappe scores and Vitinha. Nice little scooper ball from outside the net.
Okay, massive deflection.
It looked sick in real time,
Looked
but
beautiful.
it hit a guy's leg.
Yeah. But he's right behind Mbappe for goals right now in France. He's got 4 goals. Mbappe's got 15.
Right behind him.
He's second.
He's second. Wow.
And then, I don't know, a bunch of other those
People
PSG
with 4
schlubs.
goals, yeah.
Our boy Ramos should be there, but he's not
No,
scoring.
I think he's at 3. Yeah, he's at 3.
Yeah.
I think Hakimi's at 3 too. But Vitinha's up there.
And in this game, they wore Korean letters for their names.
Yes, they did. And this keeper that came in making all these incredible saves, we'll never know his name.
No.
Yeah, we were like, who is this guy? We see the back of his shirt. Can't read that. Call up our Korean friend to read it for us.
You guys ever watch King of the Hill where they go to Japan and they get in the cat? There's one episode where they go to Japan and they're like, oh, they have to find. They're like looking for this place, and Henkel's like, the squiggly letters on our piece of paper match the squiggly letters outside of this store.
You have to match them.
Yeah, that'd be like somebody buying this goalie's jersey.
Match the letters,
Yeah.
the squiggly lines. In Spain, we talked about already. Mr. Joao Felix with a hell of a game.
Wow.
In Saudi, Jota scored for Al Ittihad today. I didn't even know
thought
that
he-
guy was still there.
I thought he was banished.
Yeah.
I
So
guess he can
hard-
play Champions League.
It's so hard to keep up with all these Jotas, man.
Yeah. I'm just speculating.
Do you know what I speculated? I was like, how many people are drinking thermoses and it's actually just chicken broth the whole day?
Fuck you.
You've been walking around thinking about that.
I'm gonna, coming up this next week. I'm gonna see all these people with thermoses and water bottles. I'm like,
What do you got in there?
is that
Hey.
water or you got broth in there?
Hey, bone broth's a big hit right now. All the hipsters are drinking it. You can get it at coffee shops.
You can buy bones
What?
at the supermarket for pennies on the dollar and boil it yourself.
Yeah, it's true. That's true too.
Yeah, you can do anything yourself.
Yeah, no one's stopping you.
The cool thing
You
is
can
paying.
start farming if you want.
The cool thing is paying overpriced, paying the extra money for it.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Coffee shop. I'm getting coffees now because my girlfriend likes to get coffees, and I and it listens and subscribes to the Patreon now. So
Really?
I also like to get coffees for the
I
record.
can confirm.
But they are like $4.25, $5.25.
I'll tell you what you do, Justin. You don't know the hack? You get fancy cups and you get an espresso machine. You just keep making them at home and you
Yeah.
show up.
You
Yeah,
can
but
even
there's
get a milk frother. You just hit the button.
But that takes all the joy out of life. I mean, it's nice to go walk somewhere, go into a different building, look at the stuff in there, get the coffee,
yep.
and then walk.
Some of them are cool. They got little trinkets around.
Yeah, you get to talk to the non-binary coffee person behind
Right.
the counter.
Yeah.
It's all part of the experience of living.
And then you ask them, what's the difference between a flat white and a cappuccino? And they go, don't worry about it.
No, a latte. Yeah, flat white and a latte is the same.
I'm a
drink.
flat white guy. I like flat white.
He's a flat whiter.
It seems pretentious to get one. I like it.
All right, back to Saudi. Jorge Jesus gets the better of Ronaldo as Al Hilal take down Al-Nassr 3-0. JJ claims he'd like to see Al-Nassr without Ronaldo as they've been missing Neymar for 11 games now and are still top of the table.
They barely had Neymar.
Yeah.
They have Mitrovic.
They got so many stars. They have Milenkovic-Savic,
They have Neves.
Neves, Bono.
They have the-
Bono, yeah,
They have the best goalie in the league.
for sure.
Watching the highlights
They
of
have the
this game.
best. They have the best goalie in the league, the best defender in the league, the best midfielder in the league, and the second best striker.
And fucking Al-Nassr has the Varela of the Saudi league.
Yeah.
I will not stop shooting at Varela.
That guy. You really have it out for Varela.
Yeah, shots fired. I won't forget that season.
Well, it's because Gyokeres beat your Friends, right? You're still upset about that?
Yeah, well, I'm upset about the year he played on Benfica and he had like 10 francos.
Cost us the title. But that's down to the president not picking up a goalie, not
Yep.
going for it.
We were
He
supposed
said,
to buy a goalie, but we used the guy
yeah,
that we just had.
cheap. They cheaped out on us. Ronaldo, he's playing with down a man. Their goalie, I don't know where they found this guy. He seems terrible.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot.
Yeah, so it
And-
makes a big difference. I think in January the next.
And his name might be on his jersey in English, but I'm not reading that.
I don't think you'll see much more from this guy again. But they tried. It was close for a while, and then they just. 3-0 is a little harsh, I think, for the result.
Yeah,
right?
it was two back-to-back goals in like 90 and 90 plus from Mitrovic.
Yeah.
Al-Nassr had so many good chances.
Yeah, Talisca.
Talisca, he almost scored an amazing goal.
Dude, that one little flick. Oh, God.
Flicked it over a guy and then
We've been
couldn't
talking
finish.
about that for years to come.
generations.
It's a generational flick.
That would have been a
Generational
generational goal.
Ronaldo has words with the Al Hilal president after the final whistle. He goes and he talks to him on the sideline.
Oh
Wow.
He airs his grievances with this man.
wow.
Maybe
he
it was
thinks
a friendly convo.
Nah, it didn't look friendly.
Maybe he thinks it's a little rigged. Maybe he thinks he's rigging the league.
And then as he's walking off the pitch, the fans are chanting Messi at him and he blows them some kisses.
I love that. That's the way to react. You kill him with kindness. You say I know what you're trying to do to me. If I act angrily and swear, you go the opposite. Remember, he did the sign of the cross at the fans once. I think
That
someone
doesn't go
went
well.
and said, "Don't do that ever again."
Yeah, they probably told him nicely you can't be doing
Not the
that
time or
in
place.
this land.
So just blow some kisses. I think that's a beautiful thing. It's like kind of how.
And you know those guys are cringing in their skin from that blown kiss.
Oh yes, because
Ronaldo sent me a kiss.
but
They don't like it.
they are actually a very affectionate people. They're always holding hands and
yeah.
sort of hugging.
They
and
don't kiss though.
No, they do on the cheek a lot.
Men,
Oh, really?
The
Only
men.
men.
Only men can kiss each other on the
Yes.
cheek.
You can't kiss it. Are you crazy, a woman?
Oh right,
You're
they have a thing.
insane.
They have a thing with women. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, Luis Castro wanted to show the referee he was wrong on the offside call. He whips out his phone. He says, "Look at this."
Look at my VAR.
Yeah, my VAR is better than your VAR.
It's great. The two top coaches in Saudi League are Portuguese.
Yep.
Jorge Jesus is a little bit more of an antagonist, a little bit more going after people.
Well, we had Nuno Espiritu Santo at Al Ittihad, but he got sacked.
Yeah,
Nuno, miss him.
I don't think that guy will get another job.
I
Ever?
I don't think he should.
No.
He'll be
He
back
did-
in Portugal, maybe.
His first Wolf stint was all right.
Yeah, he brought them up from the second division.
He did great there, and
Yeah,
then,
why did-
he got the Tottenham job, and that didn't go well.
Tottenham was a terrible idea.
Mhm.
That wasn't. Yeah, exactly. That wasn't a good idea.
No.
It wasn't like we said. It's not a good fit.
Bad
Nobody
fit.
should ever go to Tottenham. Villas-Boas went to Tottenham. Jose Mourinho went to Tottenham.
Yeah.
It's not good,
They
man.
don't
No.
like Portuguese people.
It's a
Unless
pay-
you're Australian, they'll love you for some fucking reason.
It's a paycheck, and you take the paycheck. It's usually a 3-year deal you sign on for. They fire you
It's a good
after one.
paycheck, yeah.
Hey,
I was gonna say 6 months. You're fired.
Yeah. Stonk of the week.
I gotta go Bruno.
It's got to be Bruno, yeah.
I was like so dead set. I saw that McAllister goal and I was like, "Oh come on, this guy definitely won it." And then the Bruno goal, I'm like, "There's so much more authority on it."
Yeah.
The McAllister one almost looks lucky after that.
We'll say honorable mention.
Honorable
Yes.
mention. But Bruno wins
McAllister.
Stonk of the week.
McAllister.
Joao wonder. There's a lot that went on. A lot.
I think there's only one choice. It's gotta be Joao Felix. Homecoming,
Oh, yeah.
chipped it. Not not like a shit goal. A nice goal against
Yeah.
Atletico. Chips the goalie, and then
He's
he
feeling confident. He's jumping up. He's showing the fans. I'm happy for him.
and also he does in Porto. He's a Porto killer. Did you know that?
He
Porto
is, yeah.
killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
What about
Okay.
what about Portuguese Grealish? I like that guy.
I was going to say that too. That's a good honorable mention, but I would say Jean Felix.
All right.
Tribe has spoken.
All right, Felix across the board. Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on the social at Portugal_corner on X, at the Portugal Corner on Insta. Join us on Patreon. Listen to us on Palma. And email us at theportugalcorner@gmail.com. Please subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take minutes to leave a rating or a review.
5 stars.
5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. And yeah, back on YouTube. So we
Great.
will
All
see
your
you
YouTube
then.
heads.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll do some Patreon.
Final thoughts, inspirational messages. We've
Yeah.
been thinking about doing a video version.
Have we?
Yep, we've been.
Of course, we've been thinking.
Nobody ran this
We
by
gotta
me.
shut up and
I
do
just
it.
want to know how many people out there.
Want to see our ugly faces.
I want the feedback from the fans. Do they need a video podcast?
All right.
Do they care? Do they just listen to us on Palma and that's good enough for them?
I don't think we do enough. I mean, I guess when we do it, we'll have to like do more visual comedy or like visual like
the gags.
explanations. you know?
Slapstick?
We're gonna spill so many glasses.
I'm going to fall on top of the table like Chris Farley.
We're gonna be the Three Stooges over here.
Oh, yeah, hold up.
have to do a power bomb.
Yeah.
But all right. Well,
Don't forget to send a message, direct message to Evan. He's
Yeah.
feeling pretty down about his colonoscopy. Wish him well for his colonoscopy too.
Yeah.
It'll be over by the time you're listening to this.
Ah, damn
Still
it.
send those messages, letters,
And we'll-
PO box.
Subscribe to the Patreon. We'll put up the video of his colonoscopy.
All right.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.